you may have to start thinking about understanding things and perception. So cognition. What is the meaning of this? How do you tell one thing apart from the other? Perception. Is it unique? The way people see and understand things. Is it unique or is it the same for everyone?
It's unique.
It's probably unique. But if it is really unique, then how do you define the truth? Because your perception might be different from somebody else's perception of the same event. And if you use the word unique, I'm not saying it's wrong, I mean, we're just thinking here. If cognition is really a matter of the unique meaning that someone constructs, so this is where constructivism comes in. You construct your meaning. And what I'm saying now, apparently, is going to mean different things to different people. And I have to accept it, says the literature on judgment, because you all have different backgrounds, and where you've come from, the languages you speak, the life experiences you've had, and the training and your culture and your motivation and all of that, your genetic makeup. I'm allowed to bring in biology. So I'm talking about a confluence between biology of you as a person and sociology about where you come from and what experiences you've had have created a unique you, which means that when you hear words or when you experience things, you give new meaning to them. And the meaning you give to things should be expected to be different from the meaning that the person next to you gives to things. And if that is the case, then we probably cannot talk about rationality, which says that there is a single point of contact where we all go and create the same meaning for the same set of words. Because the way you categorize experience and words and perception and sensory, so your senses, touch, feel, taste, smell, all of those, that's perception. So this literature is also huge. And that literature says people are not rational when they make decisions, people are intuitive. So intuition is when you generate meaning and you use the meaning you've generated to choose to act. And because that is unique, sometimes you cannot even explain why you're doing things. This one says rational analysis, you can always give explanations. But that one says, well, that explanation is unique and therefore may not be accepted by the next person as plausible. But hey who, I decide to wake up at 7 a.m. and I will wake up at 5 a.m. Different things. So there has been that debate. I've given you some literature in the reference thing there. I've given you some seminal arguments in the literature. So this all started in the period after the World War. There's a guy called von Neumann here, and Edward and other guys. That argument has gone on for a long time. Okay. A lot of finance, accounting, business will make this assumption, but there's been this pushback since the 80s from this part of the literature saying, well, you've been lying for a long time when you try to say that we are all the same. Let's recognize individual differences in thinking, cognition, and decision making. And then there's been people who are saying, oh, come on, we can put this together nicely. Right? Sometimes we try to be rational, sometimes we're intuitive. We need to bring the two together. And that will be the middle ground. And I'm giving you an example of a theory there, a theory called cognitive continuum theory, which says that for some problems, people try to be rational. For some problems, people tend to be intuitive. Problem is you cannot tell whether a person will be rational or intuitive on a given day, because some Mondays they are rational and they wake up and come to the lecture. Some Mondays they're being intuitive, their feelings tell them it's not a good thing to go today, and nothing will bring them into the lecture. So you cannot predict that easily. In that sense,